Hello and welcome to the Pain-Free Living podcast with me, your host, Bob Allen. I've been treating people in pain since 2008 and I graduated as an osteopath in 2011. What we're going to talk to you about today is heat and when you use heat, because as an osteopath, people often ask me, I've got an injury, my back hurts, I sprained an ankle. What do I use? Do I use heat? Do I use ice? Do I use both? Do I do contrast bathing? What do I do? So I'm recording this podcast so I can just point them to the podcast. Um, so yeah, you've got an injury. What do you do? So it depends on the type of injury. So ice is suitable for where you have a traumatic injury and you're getting swelling and inflammation. I've already recorded a podcast on ice can work on that type of injury to reduce pain, reduce swelling, but that's at the price of increasing the healing time. Now, if you've got a traumatic injury like you've sprained ankle, you've injured the knee, you've injured the shoulder, and you're starting to get that redness, it's starting to get that inflammation. Inflammation is a good thing and part of the natural healing process, so don't worry about that. What you want to do is to potentially reduce some of that pain. So if you've got, say, a muscle related injury, you've got a muscle strain, an ankle ligament tendon sprain, then if it's getting red, hot and angry, the last thing you want to do is to put heat on it, because the redness is the blood vessels dilating to increase blood flow. So it increases blood flow, oxygen and nutrients to the area, and it contributes to the healing process. Inflammation is a good thing. Now, you may want to, like I said, if you use ice, it will slow down the healing process, but it may make the problem more tolerable. If you've got inflammation, like I said, redness, heat, swelling, the last thing you want to do is put heat on it, because that will make it even angrier. That will increase blood flow. If you've got an inflamed traumatic injury, the last thing you want to do is put heat on it. So you want to let things settle down for at least 2 or 3 days, so that the inflammation process and the things are a little bit less acute. Then you might want to think about putting heat on it, but initially don't put heat anywhere near it. Where heat has a benefit is if you've had, particularly with back injuries, if you've got that feeling of really tight muscle, the back doesn't want to release, then you might want to put some heat on it, because what heat does is it increases blood flow and helps the muscles to relax. So that's generally when you want to use some heat, whether that's a microwavable heat pad, whether that's a hot shower. Spray some of that heat on there, and that will help to reduce the tightness. It'll help to increase blood flow. Increased blood flow always means more oxygen and nutrients going to the injured area, taking away the waste products and the breakdown products that are part of the natural inflammation process. So there you have it in a nutshell. That is the benefits of heat. Again, what I'll do is I'll put some stuff in the show notes about when you should use heat. Pretty much covered that, but when you shouldn't use heat, because there are certain situations where you don't want to use heat. And like I said, one of the key ones is traumatic injury, redness, swelling, all of those things. Do not put heat on it. I hope that all makes sense. I will be doing more of these kind of little videos. So I hope you found it useful. If you found it useful, please tell your friends, share it with everyone that you know. And let's get the word out there about when to use heat, when to use ice. That's me, Bob Allen, and I'll see you at the next one.